Claude code instructions. Tell Claude your preferences once and never type them again. Part 6. Global and folder instructions are the standing context every task inherits. Set them well, and your prompts get shorter while your output gets more consistent. You have been re-specifying your role, your format, and your standards in every single task. You should not have to. Global and folder instructions lift the repeating preamble out of every task prompt, so you only specify what actually changes. In this article, you will learn about Cowork's 2 levels of standing instructions: global, every session, and folder, a specific body of work, what to put in each, how to set them up in under 5 minutes, and the one rule that prevents confusing conflicts between levels. Once instructions are set, the repeating preamble lifts out of your prompts permanently.
Most users start every single task by re-specifying their role, their tone, and their formatting standards. It is a manual repetition of the same professional constraints over and over again. This text is the repeating preamble. It is the part of your prompt that describes your personal standards rather than the actual work you need Claude to do. Claude Cowork uses a 2-tiered system of standing instructions to lift this preamble out of your daily workflow. Moving these instructions into the background allows you to shift your focus. You stop explaining how you work and start asking directly for the result. To start, review your most recent complex prompts. You will likely see patterns in your instructions, regardless of the task. A typical prompt splits into 2 distinct sections. The red block contains unchanging preamble rules, while the green block contains immediate task instructions. Cowork loads your global instructions first, follows with your folder instructions, and finishes with the active prompt. By organizing prompt text into permanent containers, you isolate the task from the rules governing it. Your global instructions are your universal defaults. They apply to every session you run, providing a stable foundation for all your work. You can access these in your application settings. Go to Settings, select Cowork, and click Edit next to Global Instructions. This is where you define your professional role, your preferred writing tone, and your default output format. Use the unrelated task test here. Does it apply to a spreadsheet and also to an email draft? Then it's a global instruction. Setting these defaults correctly ensures that Claude always understands your professional identity before you type a single word. Folder instructions are different. They are strictly scoped to a specific body of work and only apply when you are working in that location. For instance, a folder for competitive intelligence would hold instructions about specific competitors you track and the exact report template you want Claude to follow. Keep the boundary clear. If it is true about you, it is global. If it is true about the project, it belongs to the folder. This separation prevents project-specific rules from bleeding into unrelated tasks in other folders. It is a mistake to think folder instructions overwrite your global ones. In Cowork, these levels are additive. They combine. This diagram illustrates the danger of contradictory rules. If your global instructions demand a formal tone, but your folder instructions ask for a casual one, you create a conflict that the AI may not resolve correctly. You should write instructions that stack seamlessly. Let your folders add complementary detail that extends your global defaults rather than fighting them. Internal consistency across all levels is necessary to produce predictable, high-quality behavior from the AI. With your instruction set, you can now run complex tasks using a single, condensed sentence. Claude will follow your global tone and apply your folder-specific template even though you didn't mention them in the prompt. Claude can also update folder instructions on its own. If it identifies a preference during your session, it writes that back into folder memory. Review these automatic updates before your next run to ensure the AI has captured your preferences accurately. Using these tools creates a workspace that sharpens its own contextual awareness as you work. This comparison shows the difference. On the left, the old bloated prompt. On the right, one elegant line. Both produce the same high-quality result. You have permanently removed the repeating preamble, moving towards an efficient, outcome-focused workflow. Subscribe for more tutorials on AI workflow optimization and hands-on guides to mastering Claude Cowork. Stop retyping the mechanics of your work. Let the standing context do the heavy lifting.
Do this today. Open Settings, Cowork right now, and click Edit next to Global Instructions. Add your role, your preferred output format, and 1 or 2 standing preferences. Keep it to fewer than 10 lines. Identify the repeating preamble in the last 3 task prompts you wrote. Move everything that is always true into global instructions. Create a folder for your competitive intelligence work if you have not already. Write 3 to 5 folder instructions: the competitors you track, the report template, the source locations. Run a task after setting up instructions and compare the prompt you need to the one you wrote before. The difference is the preamble you no longer have to type. Watch for Claude updating folder instructions during a session and review what it wrote before the next run. You have stopped repeating yourself. The through line of the last 2 articles is the slow disappearance of busy work. Tasks became reusable, so you stop retyping prompts. Instructions lifted the unchanging parts of those prompts out entirely, so you stop respecifying your role, your format, and your standards every time. Ask for the outcome. Let the standing context fill in the rest. This was part 6 of Getting Real Work Done with Claude Cowork, a 12-part guide to using Claude Cowork for real knowledge work.
About the author, Rick Hightower, Claude Certified Architect. Rick Hightower helps companies become AI first through practical mentoring, executive and team training, and custom AI solutions development. He is a former senior distinguished engineer at a Fortune 100 company where he focused on bringing ML and AI insights into real frontline business applications. Rick is a Claude Certified Architect, AI systems practitioner, and builder of production multi-agent systems. He is currently working on authoring a book on harness engineering with Manning Publishing. He created Skills, a universal agent skill installer supporting 30-plus coding agents, including Claude Code, Gemini, Copilot, and Cursor, and co-founded one of the largest agentic skill marketplaces. Today, Rick and the Spillwave team works with leaders and teams who want to move beyond AI experiments and build real AI capability inside their companies. He helps organizations adopt AI safely, train their people, redesign workflows, and build practical AI systems that create measurable business value. Ready to make your company AI first? Connect with Rick with the links in the video description. LinkedIn, Substack, or Medium. Book him to speak or train your team, or visit Spillwave to explore mentoring, training, and custom AI solutions for your organization.